Chat mic for me. Okay, it helps if I actually like look and see what's going on. No, I got me. Hold on, I need to change. I need to change for you guys. All right, there we go. Say something, guys.
Yeah, it's
Check,
working. I just
check.
checked.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. Sorry. That
Yeah,
was a really,
Warhammer's.
that was
You
a
know what?
really
That's
good
actually
one.
better because we were just talking about fucking drugs and stuff. And that's dumb anyway. Yeah, Warhammer's more addicting than drugs anyway.
Drugs are bad.
Unless-
Just finished this big dude. This fucking
I
cool.
still haven't even built my stuff yet.
That's all right. I gave up on you.
Gave up on
getting
me?
into it. Yeah, I don't give a shit anymore.
Charlie's too all over the place. To get into
I have
Warhammer.
3 armies going. I don't have time to worry if Charlie's building his stuff yet.
I'm trying to make sure my house doesn't fall apart.
I got
Well,
3 armies.
that's your fault for owning a house, asshole. Meanwhile, I'm living the dream, paying a blood-sucking landlord for the rest of my life.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
started
I have
looking
3
at-
armies. Yeah, yeah.
I started looking at real estate down here because I want to move a little bit further north. It's disgusting.
Yeah, all real estate is disgusting right now. Yeah.
Like, I would say anything you want is about double the cost of what it should normally be.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Like literally double the cost.
Yep. It's really garbage.
My bougie ass is trying to get a 3-2. Ain't happening right now.
3-2 what?
Just a
3
3-2
bed, 2
house.
bedroom.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because I want like a dedicated room for an office / game room, and I want a guest room. But
Yeah.
your boy is gonna have to start making like $20,000 more a year, or
Yep.
dude, I saw this article yesterday about Elon Musk, something that Tesla's working on. Like they're like underground tunnels. Have you
Oh,
seen
yeah,
this?
the Boring Company, yeah.
Yeah.
They're called the Boring Company.
Yeah.
I get it because they're boring holes, right?
Yeah.
And they're also
Yeah.
not exciting.
yeah.
Why are they
also
not
nice.
exciting?
'Cause
That's
they're boring.
Okay, but like, how long has this been around for? Like,
A long
I'm
time.
like, I know, but I'm like wondering why I just heard about this
Hold on.
yesterday.
I continue. I will show you something.
I figured Charlie of all people would know about this, since he's part of that cult.
I'm sure he's probably bringing over a pamphlet for the board.
Yeah, he's probably like, see, and I have already been invited down to the underground boring tunnels.
Yeah.
I'm actually a 0.01%
it actually turns
shareholder.
out it's actually not for anything like it's not for any like practical use. It's actually where Elon Musk's gonna go when the world ends. He has like his own little bunker.
Oh, well, that doesn't surprise me.
underground. I am cold. It's cold out. It's freezing out. I have a heater on directly above me, blasting me with heat, and it's freezing. It's cold.
Dude, when I lived in Chicago, I didn't have like central heating. All I had were those like furnace coil thingies.
I mean, the furnace coil things are great in New York. I now
They
have
kind of are.
electric heat, which is not
Oh yeah.
not fun. The furnace coil things are actually like, well, they're great until you need to turn them down, and you can't turn them down.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just a blast. That
So-
actually, fun fact: the reason those exist was the Spanish flu outbreak. It was like ravaging New York so much, and they had no way to like. There was a way about there was something about keeping people inside, but also like having airflow come through. So they actually made the furnaces go so hot that people had to open their windows. It was just
Yeah.
a funny, fucking ridiculous like way to get people to stay in, but also have air come in. I don't know. It's really weird.
It worked.
So, did you
guess.
know that?
Oh, here we go. Back to the boring.
Did you know that the
tunnel.
Boring Company made a flamethrower? This is the
Oh, you've got one?
the flamethrower. Say the not.
No way. How did you get? Have you always had that?
Yeah, I've had this since they came out. This is number.
Wasn't there only like a
Why-
limited number of
But
those
why do
made?
you own that?
There was,
they sent it to you. You bought it, or
Charlie,
they gave it to you?
Ash, you know why he has that? It's because he's a Tesla fanboy. So when it came out, he just bought it
I had
immediately.
TIT money. I had fuck you money. Why wouldn't I?
So I remember seeing that one streamer.
They made
Like,
10,000. This is 87.
Hold on, not to cut you off, Ashy. Have you ever actually fired that off, Charlie?
No, I've never fired it. I need to though.
You got to test it out.
Well, there's that one streamer that did it in his house, like on stream. And his
He
girlfriend-
fired it off on stream.
Yeah, and his girlfriend ran over like, "What the fuck are you doing? We are in a house. Why are you? This is not worth your dumb views. Get the fuck outside." It was like actually really funny. Oop.
I gotta be honest, man. Like, I, I know we're live on Twitch right now, and this is gonna sound really silly, but
I
like,
can't wait. You say something silly, I can't wait.
I've finally hit the point where I turn on Twitch and I really feel like a fucking boomer, straight up. Like, I used to like kind of be into like watching some of the Twitch stream fails and things like that.
Well, Twitch stream fail is actually the worst.
Dude,
Is
Twitch
the worst like garbage dump of of both streamers and viewers.
yeah, Twitch has devolved into this like weird. Okay,
Well, I
you
mean,
know when
Twitch
we were
Twitch is fine, but
Should we start the podcast and then talk
Yeah, go
about
ahead.
you can start. You can start. You can
Yeah,
start.
go
So like Ashley, you know what it is? Like you remember when we were growing up. You remember the Real World, the TV show.
yeah.
I feel like Twitch has turned into
Well,
a
it's
garbage
the mega
version
streamers are that.
variant
Yeah,
of
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah. The mega
Like the-
streamers are that.
Yeah, like the other day I saw like I saw this thing where it was like the girl who used to be a porn star, Mia Malkova or whatever, was like in a room with all these little like popular Twitch streamers, and they're all like talking about taking turns with her and stuff like that. And I'm like, how is this like? This is garbage entertainment. Like people, it's like garbage reality TV, except it's like I don't know. I feel like so weird. Like who are the people that are watching this and are like engaged in it and are like really interested in it? You know, like it's
I mean,
just,
who are the people that watch anything? Who are the people that watch like
It's all for
ultra
drama.
violence on television or even the same type of smut on television? I mean, it doesn't matter where it is.
true.
Like it's either on television, cable, it's on the internet, it's on Twitch. Like I think the people are upset about stuff like that being on Twitch because they think it should be only for video games, where clearly that's not becoming the case anymore. Twitch is its own entertainment company at this point, outside
Yeah,
of
I
just
think-
video games.
I like what you said about how you think it's like people. I guess I'm one of those people. I think it should only be. I don't think it should be about video games. I think it should
Then
be
it won't
about
survive
like.
though. That's the clear thing is that Twitch cannot survive being only for, regardless how cool video games will ever be.
Yeah, yeah.
It doesn't Twitch. No niche platform can exist without without having something external enter it, whether it be ads. People are, oh, I gotta watch a million ads. Well, that's how Twitch. I mean, if like that's the funny thing about the free market is
It's not free.
it's not free, and if you want it, if you like capitalism, it's kind of funny to complain about the aspects that make a thing survive. And Twitch does a lot of annoying things, which like the DMCA stuff, having things outside of what its foundation was created on become the norm on it. But if you want it to exist still, these external factors will add into it. So I mean,
Video games?
Huh?
Video games?
Video games.
Video game. What are
But I mean,
video
you could
games?
always. That's the thing too, is you just don't have to watch that stuff.
Well, that's
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
just
No,
a
I know,
segue,
I
you
know,
know?
I know. It's more like I just think it's I think it's in the timeline of Twitch, and like as a viewer, I've noticed that like since it started as this like underground
Just
thing
in
where all
TV.
these like it
Just
came
in
from
TV. I forgot
it
about
is-
that.
Yeah,
it has evolved into like
it's an entertainment company. That's
it's
what
a
it's evolved
very
into.
it has evolved into a very heavily commercialized entertainment company. Well, actually, I can't say heavily commercialized because that is what a high level entertainment company does. So I mean, it's
Yeah,
it's
I
no
mean,
different
I was
from.
going to say that, like, people come to this podcast for video games, and we just go on tangent about late stage capitalism. That's all.
But I mean, and like
mean-
that's the thing about Twitch is Twitch will never be the thing that people wanted it to be before. As bigger as it gets, they have to take down copyrighted things. They have to ban people for like that's like never again will you have and never again will it exist where you have. I mean, we saw Mixer tried to do just video game and music stuff, and then that failed.
Yeah,
hard.
failed
Like,
miserably.
YouTube gaming, not really that good. Facebook gaming, well, Facebook gaming is garbage no matter what they tried. But I mean, you'll never
The
get.
metaverse? Don't you dare disrespect the
Well,
metaverse, okay?
you-
Your social
it
credit
is.
score is going to tank, okay, buddy?
It really is.
I'm
No, but I
kidding,
mean,
I'm
Facebook
kidding.
gaming is garbage, but it gets a lot of views.
It does get a lot of views.
It
But what I'm
does,
saying
yeah.
is there is no and will there never be again this like underground style, just
grungy.
watching video
No.
games. Not gonna
No.
exist.
Nah.
Video games are cool now, so there's gonna be commercialization of it, and there's gonna
Man,
be
let's
an entertainment factor of it. And that's just what it is.
so anyway, you know what actually let
Start- why
let
don't you
Charlie do
start
the
the
intro.
intro?
Yeah, let Charlie do the
No,
intro.
I'm having a good time. I'm sure our listeners are having a great time. 4 minutes.
I mean, it's
in.
relevant at least. We're not talking about fucking pizza making, which is what I mean. I will, obviously.
Why can't we
talk
talk?
about
about
Hey,
this,
what?
Sydney?
Hey, we could do an entire podcast because you know what? Your boy is ordering an uni, so I'm gonna join the fam.
I believe it.
Yeah.
Didn't you order it already or no?
Well, I got one for my dad for Christmas.
I thought I saw you ordered one.
No, I mean I got him that.
Oh,
Got it. All right, shall we?
we shall.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Overachievers Gaming Podcast. I am your host, Vash, joining you fresh from COVID. It's fantastic. Don't recommend it. Don't get it. It's not fun.
He sounds so enthusiastic about it too, ladies and gentlemen.
I am so enthusiastic about it. We are welcome to 2022. Let's hope that it's a much better
9 days
year.
in.
9 days in. This is being recorded January 9th, 2022. Don't forget to add the 2 and not the 1.
Dude, I do
to
that.
everything.
For a solid 2 months, I'll be adding in 2021.
Yeah, always do it. Anyway, you can find us. Actually, hold on. Before I do that, man, I am all over the place. This is just COVID brain.
You're doing a great job.
Just wrecking me. Anyway, I'm joined by my lovely host, Ashley Pastrami and Del Retro. Del Retro?
Yeah, man.
You know, that's actually a pretty good.
That is
might
a
be
good-
a good new nickname for you.
That's gonna be my name, dude.
It's a good moniker for sure.
Del Retro.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, you can find us on Instagram at og.podcast. Our Twitter is overachieversp. Our website is ogpodcast.fm, where you get this episode and every episode where we talk about video games, what we're playing, what we're looking forward to, and a little bit of gaming news. So, anyway, how are you guys? I know we were just kind of like going on a rant and whatnot. And if you're tuning in on YouTube and watching this after the fact, which you can get to, which we don't have our YouTube link set up yet because we're still missing like 600 subscribers. We need to get 1,000. We're at like 337 subscribers or something like that.
So you just smash that like button.
Smash that like button, fam. Get that fam. You know, whatever Dom does, whatever. No, it's fam.
It's the
Fam.
radio.
Fam.
Fam.
Yeah, it's fam. Get it? Fam.
I get it. You're killing the jokes today.
Oh my goodness. All right.
You're on point.
Anyway, so how's everyone's holidays? How's everyone's winter break? It's been it's been 3 weeks since we last recorded.
Chill.
So
Me chill.
So I went on my first excursion for hidden video game treasure at the flea market here in
Oh, there
Fort
you go.
Lauderdale called the Swap Shop.
you guys talk about
And-
that. I'm gonna get more coffee.
Instead of
Jesus Christ.
finding
Coffee?
video games, I think I found a third world country within Florida.
So even deeper into that.
Yeah, it's I was like cracking up, right? Like the whole scenario, because I'm like I go to the bank. I mean, I've been watching all these YouTube videos on pickers that like go to like these, you know, flea markets in like Arkansas or Cincinnati, like in the Midwest or like the southern regions. And they'll like find like really cool shit, like not just like things they could resell, but they find things that I'm looking at and I'm like, that would be cool to add to my collection, you know? So I get my buddy who's like a veteran of the Swap Shop, which is like what they call this big place here. And I go to the bank, I get
Like the
500
slop
bucks.
shop.
Swap Shop.
I know. I said the slop
Oh,
shop.
the
'cause I was
Slop
making
Shop.
a
It
bad-
should be called the Slop Shop, honestly.
I was making a
So I
bad
get
joke.
I get 500 bucks out of the bank, right? And I roll up to this thing, and we drive up, and I'm thinking to myself like, what is this desolate wasteland of junk, and like there's no
People?
way I'm gonna find anything. Yeah, it's just it's incredible, right? And we walk around for like 3 hours. I found like a broken Xbox 360, like a
That's the
broken
thing, dude.
PS3.
Like the show
like, it
pickers,
was-
like really made it look like you'll go to some random fucking town.
yeah,
To like some random fucking storage container, spend $50 and get like $40,000 worth of. It's so hilarious how not true that is. Like people, I feel like people that do that for like a living, they're just
Yeah.
traveling all over, just like maybe this, maybe that. You know, I feel like
Constantly.
it can't be.
Constantly.
It's not like you're gonna show up to some fucking thing and I also I hear that because of that show, a lot of people suddenly think they're going to show up to some storage container.
Correct.
Spend a lot of money. They're going to get shit. And then they're like, oh, I just spent fucking 10 grand on a storage container that has like old photos in it.
The price of like the more I get into, and I've like had to, so 2022 is all about, for me, is all about building out my collection. And
Which
like,
I have to send you some stuff, by the way.
Which you both have
Okay.
to upload stuff into the.
I know,
social
I know.
I
This,
did.
dude, this,
No, no.
this
It,
has been a
it
week,
can't.
man.
It
No,
can't just
it-
be like Twitch clips. I'm talking like fun stuff of like photos of fucking old video games or what the fuck
It's-
ever.
it's-
Like your
it's
new
my- it's
office,
my fault.
Charlie.
It's my
I'm not
fault.
just talking about like our
I'm trying-
Twitch clips.
I'm also doing Twitch clips. Up
You're
there,
hearing
too.
it. You're
But I
hearing it
don't-
live
yeah.
here, people. Ashley Pastrami is crushing me right now because I am failing at my job week 1. So y'all are hearing it now. But hold on. So we go to this thing, right? And I walk out, and like I remember like midway through the whole thing, I look at my friend, and I was like, just these people were like chasing me down, being like, $1, $1, $1, and all I could think to myself is, man, if I ever complain about my bougie life ever again, just tell me to shut the fuck up, please, because like it was such a humbling experience, like being in there to like see all these people that are like just
Just trying to sell like the shittiest thing.
yeah,
Give
just
me
trying to sell
$1.
their junk, man, for like $1, and I'm thinking about these people are in like the blazing sun like all day. I mean, this wasn't like meant to turn into like some like make you feel sorry for people thing, but it's like you really sometimes you go out on these adventures and it can be a humbling experience.
Sure.
I'm all about perspective, and that was so my first video game exploration or excursion was not successful. However, with the app Whatnot, which you guys haven't heard about it yet, you should check it out. I have purchased way too many things. Like way too many things. It's dumb. Like I bought the other day. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna spoil it for anybody because I have purchased probably like a dozen different items so far, and I keep meaning to take pictures of them all when they come in the mail to show to Ashy so that he can post them on the social media because I want to share my adventure with you guys. But my goal for 2022 is I want to try to get all of the Game Boy Advance SPs. Like there's 8 different colors. So I'm trying to collect all 8 different colors, and if I can get them in box, perfect. If not, it's cool. I just want working versions of them.
Sure.
And then I want to try to get.
You're gonna do like a Logan Paul and put them all in an epoxy and make it like a waste
No,
about
no,
8
no, no,
Game
no,
Boy
no, no.
colors and put them in a cool. art
I have
piece.
seen that though. That is, I mean, I won't lie. That is a cool piece. Right?
Oh, it looks
like,
cool. It looks
kinda,
cool as shit.
It kind of makes as like a gamer
I hate
that
Logan
likes
Paul,
to,
but it looks cool. Like I don't get
Yeah, Logan Paul's a piece of human garbage, but like, God, I'll admit, like,
it looks cool.
it looks cool.
It looks really cool.
Yeah, I mean that'd be badass to have, but I kind of just because I got a storage unit for back here. But anyways, I'm trying to collect the Game Boy Advances. I want to collect all the Resident Evil games. Like I want all of them, and I'm
Is that
talking
why you
like
want the Resident Evil 2 that I have?
that's correct. Yes, like I want all the Resident Evil games I can get my hands on. So I started purchasing like anything I came across that if it's a variant, like even the greatest hits ones, I'm going for them. I want every Dreamcast, Sega Saturn, N64. I want all of PlayStation. Anyways, and then 90s JRPGs. That's my goal. So this year is going to be all about collecting
what's
those
funny
3
about that?
categories.
The last, I did the other thing, Game of the Beer with my buddy Chuck, and the last 2 ones.
Oh,
a few JRPGs, and
Yeah.
but the whole time was just me complaining about how much I hate JRPGs.
Mhm. I think I was in the chat talking smack to you about it.
Oh, it's so funny. It's just so much unfun.
So much unfun. Why are they
So much-
unfun?
Because you have to sit through 40 minutes of fucking wall of text to move 4 feet.
It's all about the story, man. Come on.
I don't have time for the story, man. I don't
Dude,
have
Final
time for that
Fantasy
shit.
Things to
2 is
paint.
a
Can't be
Final
reading.
Fantasy 2/5 is it's one of the most legendary RPGs of all time. Groundbreaking, revolutionary.
I'm sorry. Were you guys talking? I fell asleep at the thought of Final Fantasy 2
No, I was just talking about jujitsu and
and
how
Warhammer.
boring
my,
it is.
my 2 favorite things. Yeah.
Amazing. All right.
But
anyways.
listen. The games were groundbreaking. They set the precedent for a lot of video games to come. I get it. I just did not think it was very fun. I seriously had to hit the fast forward button in the emulator because I'm not kidding you. It was like 20 minutes of just text.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure.
That's the text going by.
Has anybody told you that you should do like sound effects professionally for a living?
What was that dude from fucking Police Academy?
Oh,
did all the sound
he was in
effects.
Spaceballs too, right?
Bard,
Yeah.
no,
He's
I
got the
don't know
beeps and the
Bard.
creeps.
And the sweeps.
And the
Yeah,
shwe-
yeah.
We got jammed.
Oh my, yeah.
So good. That's a good movie.
Are you playing these games or are you just collecting them?
So I don't know. Like
You
it,
should play them. You're
I
spending money
mean,
on them.
I know,
Michael
I know, I
wins
know.
Well, if
I
they're
mean,
in
I
box,
definitely-
if they're in box, you shouldn't probably play them. But
Well, I'm not okay. So here's the thing. Like, I don't really. So my philosophy is I don't really like the graded games, right? Like, it's not my style. Like, I'm not really kind of one of those like I
Sure.
want like the pristine, perfect collection. I mean, they're cool, they're badass. Like, if I could get my hands on them, yeah, sure, no problem. But they're really expensive,
yeah,
and I kind of like the used versions of things because it kind of gives you that like.
Got character to it.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we all played them when we were kids, right? And so,
Yeah.
I mean, even the like the repros I got of Earthbound, like I opened up the Game Boy Advance one the other day. I wasn't gonna open them, and then my friend was like, "Dude, they're not the original copies. Like, why are you
Right.
not gonna
Also, like
open
they're
them and
not in
play them?"
paper.
You
Like
know?
if they were in plastic, that's a different thing.
Yeah.
Fucking do it.
So I don't know. I think I just want to collect as much as I possibly can.
That's fair.
Kind of fun, right? It's kind. I don't know. I was gonna start going around to different Goodwills and pawn shops and try to like buy and resell games, but like the more I thought about it, like it's a grind. I mean, it's like
Yeah,
a
for
big
sure.
grind that people are doing, and I mean, there's money to be made there, but at the same time, like I make triple to quadruple that amount of money at my
Yeah, it's
job,
like it
so
really is like there's no point to do it as a
yeah, like I can just buy what I want and not in a fraction of the time, you know. So which kind of defeats the It kind of like takes a little bit of like the treasure hunting aspect away, but at the
Yeah.
same time, I mean, you still got to find the stuff. Like I think that I'm gonna try to find it not online, but like either in like stores when I travel, or you know, because like BD was just saying, like I need to come to Traders World. Like there's different stores out there that have like different gems in them that you know it's all old shit. So I mean, there's
Yeah.
only so much of it available.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be fun. I still need to send you all the stuff that I have, like my all the old stuff that I don't really care about holding on to. So you can have
Yeah.
it all. I just gotta like, I'm finally over my 10 days of quarantine, so now I'm good.
Oh, it's
And
only
if you're
5 now, Charlie.
listening,
Get back to work.
It's only 5 if you're asymptomatic. I
Oh,
was not.
well, get back to
asymptomatic.
work anyway.
Oh, I was. I went back to
Get
work on Friday.
Get back to work or die.
And before we
both
change
of
the
which almost
topic,
happened. So.
if you have any of your old shit you don't want, hit me up on Discord or Instagram.
You get that chef grant.
Video games.
Hit
I don't
the
want your
man
old
up.
shit. I want like
I'll send you my shit. I'll just put it in a box and send it to you.
I have a bidet now, so I can't give you my shit.
I got a bidet for Christmas.
I got
Phenomenal.
a fancy Japanese
Game changing.
heated seated. There's a blow dryer on it. There's everything. It's really nice.
I feel like one of the first.
I'm telling you, it's really good.
I'm saying it now. I feel like one of the first advertisements we need to go for is bidet sponsorship.
I can't believe that Americans haven't embraced the bidet. It is.
It's one of the greatest inventions of all
Why
time.
do we use toilet paper? Oh wait,
I-
here's the rant coming on now. Why do we use toilet paper? My butt's never been so clean in my entire life. It's insane. If you
It's true.
Toto, the Japanese.
I only
bidet
have
brand.
I only have toilet paper for guests at this point because my
Exactly.
guests will come over and they're like, "You don't have any toilet paper?" I'm like, "I don't need it. Why?"
How do you get over like the initial like, whoo, there goes the stream right up my
My
up
booty
butt
hole
hole.
has never been cleaner, man. You heard of? I mean, it's the greatest invention of all time.
We have one. I just haven't really hooked it up since we moved. So
Terrible. Get on it. Amanda will thank you.
It's great. It's great. It's great. Anyway, mine has a. Never mind. There's a lot of things to it. It's a heated.
Here
seat,
on the
that's all
OG
I'm saying.
podcast, the bidet podcast.
I
There's a
told you,
heated seat.
It's,
That's all
we're
I'm
a
saying.
tangent podcast. I don't know why. everyone comes to
Well,
video
John,
games.
are you playing
Does
any?
Tesla
are you
make a
playing any other
bidet?
video games right now?
It does. It does. Does Tesla make a bidet? Yeah, I don't know. Well, actually, I don't know. I've been trying to figure out whether or not this is a hot take. Been debating whether or not I actually want to buy another Tesla or not.
Oh, after the accident? Yeah.
Well, no, I mean I want to, but I'm just saying like, is it financially responsible to do so?
Well, I
Why?
mean,
'Cause
aren't you
they're
getting reimbursed from the?
I mean,
Insurance?
they paid off my old loan, but they still gave me like 25 grand towards a new car. So
So
They're
what
still
would you do
expensive.
instead?
I don't know, buy something different. I guess I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I work from home, so it's not like I need it. I mean, the main reason why I bought the Tesla in the first place is for all the late night driving.
Then don't get it. Save some money.
I know. We'll see.
Yeah,
I'll think
save
about
some
it.
money and buy more video games because
True.
there are a lot coming out.
There are a lot coming out. I'm very excited for.
Are you
so
playing
what-
anything besides retro stuff right now?
Yeah, that's good.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we just started the new season of League of Legends, and I'm pretty
Oh, good
excited.
boy.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited because they the whole off season, my friends and I were getting absolutely wrecked, like just dumpstered every game, and I was just like, what is going on? Like, have I like forgotten how to play League? Are we bad? Like, what's happening? As soon as the new season started, we started just demolishing people. So I think that they like were making it really hard to rank up, and they basically put us through like the hyperbolic time chamber of practicing on League, because I'm absolutely just like dumpstering kids, and it's not normal. Like the other day I went like 31-2 in a game, which is just like never happens, man. Like I was just destroying people. So I've been having a blast with that. I'm also I last week a friend of mine was over and she was like, do you play like horror video games? I'm like, do I play horror video games? Do you know who you're talking to here? So I opened up Bloodborne and kind of been going down the road of playing some Bloodborne, getting ready for Elden Ring to come out. Just kind of getting my gotta get my Soulsborne. Gotta get the dash abilities back. Before that game comes out. So
You got to be dashing. AVD, always be dashing.
I had this like we're talking about social media clips. I had this good idea for like when I stream Elden Ring of like the initial reactions where I'm just gonna be like, like all wide eyed, just like, oh my god, this is amazing, this is the best game ever, and then just do like the SpongeBob thing where it's like 5 minutes later, fuck, damn it, son of a bitch, I fucking hate this game. Like,
Yeah, you should. I mean, that'll definitely be me, 100%.
because you know that's gonna happen, like without a doubt. So, but other than that, I've been playing. I bought the Saga Frontier, which is old school JRPG. I bought that on the Switch. I've been playing that. I tried playing Demon Souls again. I don't know what's going on, but I'm like unable to progress in that game, and it's very frustrating because I'm not bad at these kinds of games. I don't really understand what's going on. But
You just gotta get good, my friend.
yeah.
So they
Oh
say.
yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
thing.
Well, I think we learned on the Game of the Year podcast that both of you guys think I suck at video games. So.
I mean, that's why you collect them. Those who
That's why
those who can play, those who can't stream, those who definitely can't collect.
What?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm
It's a
not.
whole-
I'm not gonna. Yeah, the truth of the matter is, I'm not gonna play the
What?
games I collect because I'm not good enough to beat them. So I just keep buying more of them. Because if I have all of them, then that means that I'm obviously good at something, which is
Yeah.
collecting.
And then it's just like people are like, "Wow, you've played all these games?" Then you can be like, "Yeah, absolutely. I've
Oh
beaten
yeah,
them all.
every one of them, dude.
Yeah.
I don't have a life.
I'm not a scrub. It's fine. Whatever. I don't know what that was all about. So you're just playing Demon Souls and that's it.
I've been playing I've been playing in WoW Burning Crusade. The new
Back
raids are about to
again.
hit. Yeah, the new raids are about to hit. So, and I hit 63rd in the world as a ret paladin. So I'm pretty stoked about that because there's like 12,000, I think.
Didn't we have an
So-
entire podcast just about the fact that Chef stopped playing WoW?
We talked
we?
about it.
We
Pretty
didn't have an
sure.
entire
We-
podcast.
we
I
had
mean,
an
it
entire
was
podcast.
literally
We
the
did talk about it.
title of the podcast.
Was it?
Yeah.
Well, I
I
mean,
was wow. Chef stops playing WoW. Wow.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Oh, wow.
well,
wow.
That's fine. I mean, that's
I
cool.
got
mean,
I
you
got
do
problem.
you.
Hey, you know what? Let's shift the. Let's stop calling me out on my problems and let's talk about Warhammer.
It's not it's not a problem for one. For one, it's not.
Let's talk about slippery
It's
slopes.
not a problem for
Yeah.
one.
Wait, so have you started conceptualizing Army Number 4 yet?
No. The reason I have three
Next.
armies.
No. I've been conceptualizing Army Number 5. You play.
The reason I have three armies. That's funny. That's very funny. So, the reason I even have three armies. My first army, the Thousand Suns, the Chaos Space Wizards, super cool, very fun. I play them a lot, and I really wanted to play a second army. So I got my next army where they're called the Harlequins, which are like space clowns essentially. They're like space elves. Their whole thing is like, it's like a long story of the lore.
Elves and clowns are two different.
No, but so I mean,
Because I think clowns, I think of like dun 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 dun.
well,
dun,
they're
dun.
space elves, but they dress up like clowns because they're trying to hide from this demon. It's like a whole fucking thing. So I got them, a bunch of them. I have a nice army of them. They're really cool. They're fun to play, but they're not updated yet, so they're actually like super weak and they get beat very, very. It's like not even fun to play them because they die so fast because they're so behind and being updated.
So then,
which-
why'd you build an army of them? Just because?
Because at the time they weren't getting as stomped, but now every other army is getting updated. They're like one of 5 that's left to be updated.
So how often does it get like, updated?
So Warhammer goes by in editions. Right now we're in 9th edition, and they're still in 8th edition. And editions come out roughly. It's hard to say, like every 2 years or so, but it's like not everything gets updated at once. It is like within those fucking two. We can go to 10th edition, and there might be something that literally just got brought into 9th edition at that time. You know what I'm saying? Like, which is a very frustrating thing that happens. They're still really fun to play, but they don't have a lot of the updated 9th edition mechanics that a lot of the other factions have. So they're fun to play, but they just get beat a little easily. They're getting updated hopefully in the next couple months, which will make all the difference. And so I built them. I do like them. They're really fun to paint. Like I did a really crazy paint job with them. And as much as I do like them, I have always wanted to play Tyranids, which are like Zerg from StarCraft, or like the big bugs. The problem with Tyranids is like they're what's called a horde army. So you need like 100 little guys in like a single unit. Like I'm not even
so
kidding
it's like
you.
a really time intensive army to put together.
But they recently just got a really cool update where it buffed all the big monsters, so you could just play the big monsters. Like it's called Nidzilla. So I have like
Nidzilla.
Like Godzilla, but with
Yeah,
nids.
like the Nidzilla.
so I mean like it's just all big dudes.
That's cool.
That one dude on the right I swear, it looks like Cho'Gath from League of Legends. It looks so cool.
Yeah, so like it's like
So
all these
cool.
big bugs are now playable as an army by itself, and I'm
Super
really excited
cool.
because that's really fun and cool, and I'd rather play them than like a bunch of the little guys that are like
You must be pretty stoked for the game to come out.
what game?
Like
Total-
isn't there a Warhammer game coming out? pretty
So
soon?
it's Total War Warhammer 3, but that isn't based on Warhammer 40K. That's based on Age of Sigmar, which is like their fantasy version.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. Oh, so it's the same concept of the game. It's just a different like universe, I guess you could say.
So same universe. So Age of Sigmar is literally it's the same universe, but like, well, actually,
40,000 years earlier.
No,
Oh, so
it's not even.
isn't
No,
it like the
it's
same
actually,
game, just a different faction or like a different
no,
storyline?
no, no. So one is high fantasy, so like or like swords,
Okay,
magic,
gotcha.
fight, and the other is like science fiction, where it's like
swords.
yes,
Give me fantasy.
Charlie's Red.
So Charlie likes that one.
Check.
We've already determined that's Charlie.
Yeah, but fun thing to segue into, I've been playing a lot of Total War Warhammer 2, which is the predecessor, because I think Total War Warhammer 3 is going to be on Games Pass.
Yes, February 22nd.
Yeah, so
2/22/22.
so I've been playing a lot of Total War Warhammer 2 because I'm trying to get ready for Total War Warhammer. I'm just gonna say Warhammer 3, which is really funny. Getting ready
Tongue
for the
twister.
third one. I've never played like Civ or any of those games, and that's essentially what it is. It's like Civilization, which is a game that's like beyond my mental capacity. Like talk about a difficult
Yeah.
game in my opinion, are all of those like style of games.
That's my best friend. He loves those games, and I just don't.
It's
get
like
it.
they're like impossible. I don't know how
Yeah,
people do it.
I don't get it.
So I've had to restart the game. I'm not kidding you. I've restarted playing it like 7 times of like different factions, just trying to get. Cause like I just don't. Because I want to start streaming it. Like I wanted to start streaming it next week, but I wanted to get a grasp of it in any way because it is so fucking. It's like genuinely a difficult game to play.
Mhm.
It is definitely fun. It's just like the battles are so cool because it's not like on an RTS where you're like on the map and you might have a lot of units going here and here, whatever. It's like you're looking over a giant battlefield and you could have like thousands of units going at it, and you zoom out really hard and they're all just little dots, or you could zoom all the way in and see an individual swordsman within a group of like 100 fighting against, it's really cool like that. So I've been trying to like get the feel of it, and also it's kind of like a cool and a bad thing because the cool thing about the games is if you've had any of the predecessors, you get all that content into the newest game, which is awesome if you've been a long time player and you play all of them. But if you don't, you're kind of missing out on some stuff because they want you to have those old games to add in for like to be a part of the new game. So like with Total War Warhammer 2, I'm playing it, but I can't play as a lot of the factions because those factions are locked behind the first games, and I don't own the first game. You know what I mean?
So,
So
could you just like buy a DLC for that, or
You have to buy the game. You don't have to play the game. You don't have to play it at all, but you have to buy the game. Like it's still $60 right now. Like I missed it being free for a fucking minute on the Epic Store, which is hilarious. I just fucking missed it, but it's kind of weird like that. Which is like, again, if I was like a longtime player, that's awesome. Oh my god, all the shit I've been playing, it's just like, ooh,
Yeah.
more content. You know what I mean? But it is kind of funky. But the game is super fun. It is very difficult. I have to I save after every turn because
Just
I'm
'cause you don't know
so
what's gonna
bad at
happen?
making. Well, it's not even that I don't mind if like a random army just comes and stomps me, but I am trying to figure out the best choices to make to move forward And when I make a fucked up choice, I'm like, all right, go back. Okay, that makes now, and like I think about it, like, oh, okay, that's why I should have done this, or I should have like upgraded this, or not done whatever, you know. Um, and I think for next week, I'm gonna start a very fresh game where I'm not doing any of that and just going and seeing the way fate decides, the play. But it's all fantasy. It's all literally just like fucking knights on horseback and like high mage elves and like fucking lizard people and shit.
Charlie shit.
Charlie shit.
Yeah.
They do have a 40K version, but it's really old. Like they don't have a new 40K version, which I can't wait for that to happen. But it is a fun game, and I'm gonna play the third one, especially since it's technically free on Games Pass. But
Didn't you guys just start playing Valhalla again too?
Charlie's
I
started
started-
up. I haven't joined in yet.
I just started the server, essentially, is what I
Yeah.
ended up doing. So I didn't
Yeah.
really, I haven't started playing again, but I just, I rebooted the OG podcast server because now, like, my big thing for over break was relearning how to do virtualization with this server that I purchased last year. So, like, I hadn't really bought it, figured it out yet. But
Well,
yeah,
you wouldn't. I figured you wouldn't have the time considering you were. I think you played a little bit of a game called Rift Breaker.
I did.
right?
Maybe just a tiny bit of that game.
Yeah.
I mean,
you probably spent
It's
like
funny
a
you
good
platinumed it.
20 minutes or so, right?
yeah.
You got further than I did.
Yeah. I mean,
I gave up after a minute because I just couldn't get any further.
really?
Ashley, you and I are kindred spirits, I think.
I stopped the part where you have to create the rift generator, where you have like that crazy magma shit, or like the fusion magma, or whatever the fuck going in. You have like 3 separate pipes going into that building to make the rift stabilize. After like 3 minutes in, every time the rift would destabilize, so I was like, I'm fucking done. This is like annoying the shit out of me. I couldn't stabilize the rift, so I gave.
It's funny because I feel like we have two people, like you and I, we play a lot of games. Like we love trying them out and we're like, I appreciate this aspect of it. I love this aspect of it. It's a great game. And Charlie's just like, yeah, I platinumed it. I spent like 200 hours on this game. Like, and yeah, it's just, it's a great game, and Ashley and I are just like, yeah, I can't. I spent like, I got to this point where you had to like, do this puzzle. I tried it 3 times. Fuck this. I'm
Yep.
moving on with my life.
Almost certainly exactly that. It's fun. The game is definitely fun as fuck.
Yeah, the
but-
game is definitely fun. I mean that aspect was difficult. And I had the same issue where like I kept having things fail.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize that with that, because that's the very last thing you do in the game. By the way, that's the end of the game. And there's
I
not,
figured that was the case. I would just think I'm done.
yeah. So what happens is you have to make sure that there are all the stuff that you're feeding into the Rift portal maker, whatever the fuck it's called, you need more of those resources going into it because it drains it slowly, and so therefore it'll automatically like stop doing
Yeah.
the thing.
I always had trouble keeping things like stable in terms of resource. Like
Yeah.
things were always just flashing red for me because I would either take too much or things would be storing or not going out or whatever. It's difficult. It's a good game. It's difficult a little bit in that sense,
they don't tell you a lot of stuff in the game, which
that's
is
the
really
thing. They're not very
annoying.
good at telling you.
Yeah, so like I did a bunch of sleuthing and trying to figure out stuff online. And
You're a huge
realizing,
sleuth, so.
resources and all that stuff. Of course, my dogs are going nuts right now. So,
They're like, what is that? Who is that? Where am I? Who are you?
yeah, exactly. No, it's just Ronan in the other room. So
Ronan's like, Archie looked at me.
Amanda just ran through the from one end of the house to the other because I'm like sitting in like here. I could see my entire.
That's
room.
really funny.
I mean, I don't know if I could show it right now.
Tell
but,
Amanda no running.
It's like I see all this stuff over here.
Light the
so-
fire, dog. I'm so
I should
jealous
light
you
the
have-
fire, right?
Yeah, you should. Fuck.
Anyway, yeah, I mean the game is great. I really like the different aspects of it. It's like tower defense meets Command and Conquer, which is great.
Yeah, kinda. Yeah.
And I was like, since you had mentioned it, and I was like super sick, I was just like, I don't really feel like streaming. I was going to do like a stream like on New Year's Day. Ended up doing that yesterday instead. And then I was just like, I'm going to try some stuff. Dom really talked about this game. It's on Games Pass. I have it downloaded. I'll just try it. I think I played that game on the Games Pass for like 9 hours that day. I was like hooked into it because they have some cool stuff that they integrate with Twitch on desktop, which I kind of wish they put in PS5, or the console. Because I played it for 9 hours. And I was like Googling something, and then I saw that it was available on PlayStation. I'm like, fuck that. I'm playing this on PlayStation. I'm going to platinum this game. It's exactly what happened. So
platinum this game.
So it's nice. But what they could do is like they do interactive chat where like it'll actually the chat can vote on what happens in the game. Like you can have boons or banes or anything of that nature happening in the the game. It was just a lot of. It was a cool concept. I really liked it. I got to the point though on PS5 where like any sort of wave that would spawn. Hold on 1 second.
Uh-oh. He's dying.
I just phlegmy coughs at this point. Anytime that there was what's the word? What was it? Any waves of enemies, it would slow down my PS5 to like 3 frames a second, just because there's so many things going, and I had so many towers, and everything just died. It was crazy, but I highly recommend it. So I know Dom is one of your games of the year. It would have been in my top 10 had I actually played the game before.
It's also like the fact that it's from a very small company. They've been making this game for a long ass time. A lot of community work into it. I think it's really well done. It's just funny because it's like it was a very like small deal of a game, but it's on Games Pass for free, and also it was one of the games shown in AMD's new lineup of, like when they're like releasing the new graphics cards. It was like one of the games shown as like a high value, or not like high
performance
graphical. Yeah. It was like,
great.
which is kind of funny.
Well, it is, because there's a lot going on with it.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on with it, and it's a lot of fun, but also like it can be challenging in terms of like CPU stuff too. So, but it's really weird because like I have like a 4K monitor that I was using. I could only get like 1600 by 1200 for resolution. Like it would not go above that.
Yeah.
Which is really annoying. But
Yeah.
whatever. Which makes the when you do that, all the graphics are like mushy and pixelated and all that stuff. I was like, what? That's annoying. But anyway.
Speaking of the
it was really
game of
fun.
the year, speaking of the game of the year episode, Shanksy was absolutely hilarious to have on again.
He's
Yeah.
always funny. He's just a
Always
funny
fun.
dude.
Well, I think that was a very funny episode.
He's a funny dude. Shanksy is such a riot.
And the best part was that he actually brought games to the table that we had no idea.
Well,
what
that's the
they
thing.
were.
That dude plays more video games in a week than we do in a year.
No,
you
I know, but it was just,
No, you play in a year now.
You too, motherfucker. That dude plays more fucking video games than all of
Right.
us combined.
That's true.
You're not wrong. You're
That's
not
literally
wrong.
all-
But I
all-
play
that's
I
all
play a
he
lot of
does.
video games. But I just play a lot of.
But like, no,
League
but
of
no.
Legends.
You play, when you say you play a lot of video games, are we talking like brand new video games no one's ever heard of? And
No, no,
yeah, no. This
no,
dude is playing. When I say
definitely
playing a
not.
lot of video games, I'm saying he's playing a million different video games
Yeah.
constantly. He plays more video games than any of us easily.
Oh yeah, no, 100%.
And not only that, he just gets sent video games all the time just to try on his stream. I mean, he is that is what he does for a living, and he's a variety streamer. Like, that dude plays more video games than all of us combined. And it's not an insult. I don't know why you guys get defensive about it. Like, you guys, oh no, maybe you, Dom. Oh, maybe he plays more than you. Like, that's what he does. He plays a lot of video games.
It was more jab at the fact that you don't play that. You only had 5 video games as your top 5 of the year. That's
Well,
just
maybe
the
it also says something that there weren't many good games to add into it for last year.
That's true.
Ooh,
You
you
ever
hear
think of
that, game developers?
Maybe there
suck.
weren't other games that were worth me even mentioning to give as a pity in my top 10.
I will say I don't
think
think
of
that's going to be the case this year.
I don't think so
No.
either.
I mean,
It's gonna be
there's
nuts.
this year's gonna be a lot of video games, a lot of big video games.
Yeah, I'm excited to redo I'm redoing my entire office to be able to do more streaming and be able to do more video content. So I'm very excited to actually get into that. So
I'm excited for you to. I'm excited for you to do that.
yeah, this is the year.
Did you
of,
get
like,
snow the other day, by the way?
We did. We got like 6 inches.
Yeah,
of
so
snow.
did we. I remember waking up to like 6 inches of snow, and I was like, "Oh, this is nice."
Yeah, it's fun.
I don't know anything about that, guys. Sorry.
Snow's great. I love snow.
Snow is when it rains, but it stays on the ground.
I love snow. Snow in New York City is like the most magical, romantic thing. I think. I fucking love waking up and looking out in my city and seeing it snow. It's beautiful. It's so cool looking.
But I did play a couple other games while over break too, not just
What'd you play?
Riftbreaker. I got hooked yesterday on a game I did not think I was going to get hooked on.
Oh, don't tell me you got hooked on Marvel Strike Force.
No, fuck.
Well,
that,
he was
no.
playing it. The
I
other
was
day,
playing
which thanks
it.
for reminding me to make fun of him for.
Yeah.
No, I just did the 1 year in review. I logged in and it was like, hey, let's see what's new in the next year. And
Yeah.
it's garbage.
Yeah,
Um,
give us. Come on, give us a little rundown of that.
Nothing's changed. They're still charging astronomical.
It looks
amounts of
literally
money.
exactly. It looks exactly the
It
same.
is the exact
I
same
watched your
thing.
stream. I was like, this is exactly the same.
It's
They haven't
dumb.
added any new.
Oh, there's a lot of new characters, but like nothing.
Oh yeah, well,
nothing
of
different.
course, there's.
like,
Of course, there's new characters.
Yeah,
That's a
tons of characters.
But I mean, like, there's nothing new about the game.
Yeah,
No, as far as I can tell, there's nothing new about the game that I could see. I mean, I had like a level 51 character as an alt account that I had from before, so I was like, whatever, I don't really care. But the game that I got really hooked on, and this is a game that Shanksy plays all the time, which I was like, oh, I should try this out. Escape from Tarkov. Yeah.
Really?
It is.
Why is that?
Why is what?
Well, I mean, why are you hooked on it?
It's like I was a big fan of DayZ, but like the original DayZ mod that he had to go through with Arma 2, and Arma 2 is like a military simulator game. So literally, if you jump from too high, like your leg will break, kind of deal in the game. And that's what it's like, as well as like you have, there's risk involved. It's hard to see enemies. It's just like it has like heart pounding moments. They had a big thing where like my buddy came into my stream yesterday. He was like, "Hey, I have this extra game code. Do you want to try Tarkov?" I was like, "Oh, I've always wanted to try it. Sure, I'll give it a go. Like, you know, if you want, I'll take the code and whatever." So he gave it to me, and then I was just playing. I played it for like 11 hours yesterday. It was absolutely insane. It was.
You should holler at our boy Dines.
Yeah, I know. I need to, but like I was just like, okay, cool. Like I want to get into this. I want to play it. I might stream it if I get decent at it, but it's definitely a game that requires good headphones to be able to hear what's going on around you, as well as it's very unforgiving. It's very unforgiving with all that stuff. So, but yeah, it's great. I'm gonna definitely try to put more time and hours into it.
Man, I miss Arma 2 version of DayZ.
Yeah, I mean, I think
that was so much fun.
Is it still
it
out?
exists, but there's like it's like cheater rampant.
Right, that makes sense.
It's like you can't do anything.
Yeah, I mean that totally makes sense. But either way, but yeah, so I played that a lot, and then I also dived into Mortal Shell in anticipation for Elden Ring.
Yeah, how do you like it?
It's not my favorite.
It's not the best, right?
The problem I have with that game is it is impossible to. It's impossible to parry in that game.
Yeah.
Because like the animations for parrying doesn't work whatsoever. And also like enemies just go from like seated to like attacking immediately, which is like what the fuck? Like you can't.
It's a shit game in my opinion. Honestly,
adjust for it. So I was like, I played it for an entire day, and I just didn't. I was like, I got all the way to the first temple, and I was like, okay, well, I don't want to. I don't know. I don't really want to go back to it because I'm like, okay, cool. Like, I got to the point where like you go in the first temple and it's the guys with like the shields and the like essentially the knights in the temple, and like I destroyed him easily, and then I went through and then like 3 attacked me at once. I'm like, okay, I'm done with this. I'm not playing
so
this.
that game, in my opinion, just like it was a bad ripoff of a Soulsborne game. Like it just good concept, but it just like it wasn't executed properly. Maybe if they try again, it might be a little bit better. But there are a lot of little things about it that just fell short. Good game for a game of the month though, because it is. I paid $30 for it, I think, when it came out, and I mean, it was. I would have been pissed if I paid. Well, first of all, I would not have paid $70 for it. But if I did, I would have been livid that I paid $70 for that game. $30 was the perfect price point for it.
Oh yeah.
When it came out, it was $30. That's how much it was.
Yeah, I tried. I mean, it was free on PS Plus for last month, so I was like, I'll try it out. I mean, I always play the free PS Plus games, and I'll give it a go. But I hadn't really like, I wasn't like super enthralled by it, to be honest. I was like, whatever, it's fine. I mean, do I think I'm gonna play it or continue playing it? Probably not. I'll probably pick it back up. Just to, like,
I wouldn't waste. Have you ever played Bloodborne?
Yeah, Platinum Bloodborne.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
I mean, I'm not bad.
Oh,
at those
that's
games.
right. Yeah, that's right. I forget.
But I still.
I'm not bad.
I'm not bad at those games.
I know you're not bad at those.
I'm not bad at those games.
Well, first of all, I was not questioning whether or not you're bad. First of all, you two are the assholes that keep saying I'm not good at video games. Okay,
I think you're great at video games.
Yeah,
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know why you even say something like that, dude.
I don't know.
Oh man,
we just tell you to get good. That's how you fix it.
Yeah,
That's all
yeah,
that
yeah.
is.
I
Just
never
giving
even
you
said that.
advice.
I don't know. I think this is all made up. This
Sorry.
is all fake news. I never said any of that. I never said any of that.
Fake news.
Exactly. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I have some other games to play that I'm gonna like try to finish up and dive back into. So
Yeah, I have a game that I'm very excited about that's coming out here in like
What's
another
that?
week or two.
yeah, what are you guys looking forward to?
Pokemon Arceus.
Did you see that Japanese trailer?
I don't know. I've seen a bunch of different things.
It's like a gameplay trailer where it's only been released in Japan so far, and
Oh
it's
no,
like,
I haven't.
see, I didn't realize the game is the trainer against the Pokemon. I thought it was just like third person. You have a Pokemon, you're doing stuff, but like the trainers are literally like dodging. Like in the trailer, it's like a Garchomp does like scream.
Mm-hmm.
The trainer like gets knocked backwards, and then the Garchomp starts throwing like rock smash, and you have to
Yeah.
like dodge the rocks and shit. I'm like, wait, what? This is like way more serious than I thought it was.
Yeah. It's supposed to be like your adventure to collect them all. It's not really more about like Pokemon battling. I'm sure
Yeah.
that will probably be a feature of it.
I don't
But
know. I mean,
I don't know.
it looks cool. It definitely piqued my this trailer piqued my interest. I would say check it out.
it's
Like,
gonna be a good game to try out. And
yeah,
I don't
totally.
I mean I think it's gonna be a really good first of all, it's on the Switch. Obviously, it's Pokemon, and I've been looking for any reason to play my Switch because I don't have that many games that I play on the Switch, and this is one of them where I'm just like no brainer. Like I'm gonna try that out just for me and what I like to play because I find the Switch to be one of the best consoles on the market easily. But
Well, it's funny.
you know.
Ever since we talked about it, I got me and Mallory both the Switch Mario parties, and we played every night. We play Mario Party every night.
Isn't it awesome? Isn't
Yeah.
it a great? Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
It's
The first one is better than the newer one, which is hilarious because the newer one advertises itself as more maps and shit.
really
But what is it? It's Super Mario. It's Mario Party, Super Mario Party, and then there's Mario Party Superstars.
yeah
So Super Mario Party was the 2018 version,
yeah
and that has like more characters, more maps, and it's like you get the cool character dice, which is really fun. And the Super Mario or Mario Party Superstars was like 2021, and it's definitely fun, but it's like 5 maps total, but there's like hundreds of mini games.
yeah
And I guess that's like what they expect is like you just play. I want the board game aspect of it more than
Yeah.
the mini game aspect.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong, but the 2020 or the earlier one, you can't play that online with other people, right?
No,
Like,
it's
you
online.
Can play, you can play the mini games with other people, but can you play the board game online with other people?
Yeah, I mean when you start a board, it'll say like offline or online play.
Oh, interesting. Because
Yeah.
that was not when I first bought that one. That
I
was
mean we're not playing online, but we're just literally
Oh,
playing
okay,
with me and her,
gotcha.
and then 2 computers. But
Yeah.
Wait, how are you playing with computers?
and it's just it's
Yeah,
just
it
2
just
computer
puts like
players.
2 bots on.
Yeah, it's 2 bots, yeah.
Sorry, I thought you were actually playing like on a laptop or something like that.
No.
I was like, what?
Yeah, I had the Switch emulator.
Yeah,
I did emulate my Wii when Wii first came out because I couldn't get one. I used the Dolphin emulator. Back and you could like get like a Bluetooth like adapter for your computer before Bluetooth were like on every single motherboard.
Mhm.
But you could do the fucking Wii mode. So it
Oh.
was hilarious.
Speaking of which, this is what I'm actually really excited about. So as I was exploring Resident Evil titles, that this is obviously not something that's coming out, but it's something that I'm looking forward to play. They made a couple of like first-person shooters on the Wii. that
Oh,
you
dude,
could,
they were
like-
great.
Right, I've never played them before, and
They were great.
yeah, there's a whole bunch. I think there's like 4 or 5 of them, and I bought a couple of them on Whatnot the other night on auctions, and so I actually broke out the Wii, and I definitely have the plastic
gun.
holster,
Yeah.
and everything. And I was
Dude,
like,
they have
dude, I
a
can't wait,
House of the
dude."
Dead version. It's Resident Evil.
Yeah,
I
that's
forgot.
Yeah, that there's a couple of them, but what
They're
they're like
fun. They're super fun.
they're basically the there's like one of them that's like all about Albert Wesker, who, like, if you've played Resident Evil, you know Wesker is. It's like they dive deep into stories of the Resident Evil like universe, but it's like variations. They're different. They're like outtakes of things that are happening in the Resident Evil universe outside of the games that you're playing, or in the games you're playing too. Like characters like Ada Wong is like a featured character in one of them. So like I'm super excited to
They're
play
cool.
through a couple of them.
I remember when I
Yeah.
first got the Wii, I played the shit out of that like House of the Dead version. I think
Yeah.
it came with the Wii when you bought the gun accessory. It came with that game, which is hilarious.
Yeah, there's actually some of them on the DS and the PSP as well. That's another thing I have to get my hands on is I want a PSP. I don't have
I
one.
remember when I was heavy into wanting to replay Game Boy games, I wanted to get a PSP to emulate it to put all Game Boy stuff on, but it turns
Yeah.
out they're not cheap for that reason because a lot of people
No.
mod them.
PSPs are actually still like upwards of 250 things.
And like the PSP Mini
yeah.
is like even fucking harder.
Yeah.
The one
Yeah,
that,
I
like,
actually
flips
saw one
up.
for the first time last night on Whatnot. I didn't even know that they existed, where you can like pop it open and there's
Here's
like
a
a little.
one on eBay, $400
Yeah, they're really cool, man.
For what now?
for the
For a
PSP Mini.
PSP.
Well, the PSP is around like 200. The Mini is even more expensive because A, it's harder to get, and B, it's more compact to put in your pocket.
Yeah.
Like it's a great emulator. Like people just play like
That's
whatever the
one.
fuck on.
That's one area where like, okay, I know the Switch is like a handheld, right? Technically, I still prefer personally playing on the DS or a Game Boy Advance or a PSP, and I hope that like at some point in time one of the two of them comes out with a newer version of one of them, because I mean I know I can get the games on my phone and stuff like that, but there's something about the DS or like the PSP, like having the handheld in my hands, like I really enjoy
I
it.
doubt you'll ever get a Nintendo to make another Game
Yeah,
Boy
probably
size.
not.
No, everything is just being put into the Switch. The
Yeah,
Switch is their
wouldn't
handheld.
surprise me. Even though, but you know what? It's gonna sound weird. Strangely enough, I don't enjoy holding the Switch in my hand like I do a DS. Like the 3DS XL that I have,
Yeah,
I'd rather hold that in my hand than I would the Switch. Like the Switch feels so much more awkward. But that's just me personally.
yeah.
First world problems. Anyways, that's
Actually, you know what's funny about that? I remember I got a this like 3D printed piece. So I have the Switch Pro remote, which is just like an Xbox controller, pretty much.
yeah, yeah.
And it was a piece that connects to the back of the Switch Pro, and then it connects with the Switch on
Oh,
top
so you
of
can
it.
like hold it in your hand?
Well, you hold this the remote the thing, but then there's a piece that's like this,
Yeah.
and then above it, so it looks like this essentially. That's like how you play it like that.
Oh, interesting.
It made it really nice to play, to be honest.
That'd be
When I
pretty
was
cool,
like
actually,
very
yeah.
heavy in the like, because I would bring my Switch with me when I travel, and I would just do it like that. It made it definitely a lot nicer of a travel thing, you know. But it's also a third party thing you had to get online that was like,
Right.
but I don't know.
Charlie, I want to know what you're excited to play because you look bored over there.
We gave you that aspect. Because I look
What-
bored.
I was just teasing.
I don't know. What am I looking forward to? I'm looking forward to the new Horizon Zero Dawn, and also I'm looking forward to checking out the new PSVR 2 that they just announced. So,
Ooh, that thing looks dope.
well, you don't. The specs look dope. You don't know what it looks like because they haven't.
I
released
know,
it.
but like it looks cool though.
Yeah, so I'm excited to see what they do for the PSVR version of that, as well as just Horizon Zero Dawn or Horizon Forbidden West, as well as Dying Light 2. Those are the two games I'm really looking forward to playing.
I think I might have to try to get one because I've never done. I feel like I gotta try Resident Evil 7 on one of those things.
Oh my god, it's so good. Resident Evil 7 in
Yeah.
VR is crazy. I mean, I think I did like a 6-hour playthrough in VR one time,
Yeah.
like last year.
Do you
while
have to be
lockdown.
standing for that?
No, you can sit down.
You can sit down for VR. Okay.
That's what I did.
Yeah. I really gotta try that out.
It's tough. You have to get used to it, but I definitely think it's a fun experience. And like I don't know, I used to be like super into VR, and then I like got really sick from VR just because of like how my brain like doesn't like the thing, like whatever, the motion sickness with it or
It
whatever.
doesn't work for
Yeah.
everybody. That's
No,
for sure.
Which is unfortunate because I was like working in VR a lot during that time. And I just couldn't view the footage because it was just like it would make me queasy, and I got like 10 seconds and I had to take my headset off. But I really want to get into. I'm curious to see what they would do more for the PS VR because they were specifically tailoring it to the PS5. So
Yeah.
with all that, the nice thing about it is just like, I mean, I had like the index and whatnot, but I sold the index because like my computer at the time I couldn't run it. Like it wouldn't like it would just be choppy, and if VR gets choppy, it just throws you off, just makes you sick, and like I just can't do it.
So, but that's not something that's going to happen with the PSVR
No, it's
too.
not going to happen, yeah, because of how they're integrating it. So like you don't have to worry about having to have like a $3,000 PC in order to run this game or any games and whatnot too. But then
Did they
like
say how much it's going to cost?
I would assume it'd be about the same cost as the PSVR, which is $399. So
It's not
a little
bad.
more. So I'll probably pick one up just because I think the VR aspect of playing games is great. But like the PSVR that I had the original one that came out like 6-7 years ago, something like that.
Oh,
And it's hard to play games on that because it's just like it's very
'Cause it's
pixelated.
outdated?
It's very outdated. Yeah.
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 Screens and whatnot. So
I
I'm
can see
sure.
that.
I'm
That's
curious
a lot
to
of
see.
time.
yeah, I mean, it's just like it'll be kind of rad. And I just it's gonna be cool, and I'm really looking forward to it. I think it'll be a fun time. So we'll see. I will probably be an early adopter of it. So
There you go.
yeah, those are what I'm looking
Beat
forward
Saber
to.
coming back.
Yeah, I need to get back into Beat Saber. That was my workout regimen for a long time. Beat Saber.
Dude,
It
you were
definitely looks like
so
it could
into
be,
Beat
man.
Saber.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it definitely was because I was like, there's the longest I ever played Beat Saber was like 3 hours straight.
That's pretty.
That was like 4,500 calories in like 3 hours because it's all cardio.
That's crazy.
I got really good at it.
You were killing it. It's too hard for me.
Yeah, but I don't know. I will give it a try. Maybe when Beat Saber comes back. The thing I liked about Beat Saber though was all the mods and whatnot you could do, but like they disabled the ability to do mods, and I stopped playing it because I was like, well, what's the point? You can't like load songs that you want to play and community stuff and everything. So, but I haven't played Beat Saber in probably 2 years at this point. But it's fun. Oh yeah, I don't have anything else.
No?
Looking forward to. No, there's really not a ton that I'm like. I'm sure there's a lot. Like I'm just probably like glossing over at the moment.
Dude,
but
I can't wait to raid Black Temple and Mount Hyjal in Wild Riding Crusade because this new group that I'm with, where like we transferred over to Faralina, which is where like all the streamers are. So now I'm like competing against all of like the super sweaty nerds, and the guild I'm with, we're actually contenders for like, you know, world firsts and server firsts and things like that. So
Dang.
it's gonna be actually a little, like we've already been practicing on private servers, and like it's gonna be pretty cool. I don't know, like I've never been involved in like playing with such like an organized crew, and it's actually pretty fun, man. Not gonna lie, I'm enjoying it. I don't have it, the great thing is like when I was playing it previously, I was like so wrapped up in being a guild leader or officer and shit. In this one, I'm just like a member, so I just like show up on Tuesday and Wednesday. I press buttons, I kill shit. Then the rest of the week, I don't have to worry about it, you know. So it's like it's like way less involved for me right now, and yeah. So it's been a lot of fun.
That's fair. I'm just like really waiting for them to announce fucking Breath of the Wild sequel. They said 2022, so I'm hoping it's not like the end of the year.
I've seen like so many little like rumors floating around on Reddit about like different announcements they're going to be making this year, and there are going to be some gems coming out on the Switch. I know coming soon. Like,
Hopefully.
there's some really cool stuff they've been announcing.
Hopefully, I really want to play that. You know, but Nintendo's also notorious for being like, this game is not perfect. We will wait 4 years until it's released.
yeah,
Metroid.
yeah, 100% Metroid. Yeah.
Like I'm still dying for the new like first person Metroid, because I mean Dread was
Prime,
great.
Corruption 4.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
it.
I'm very
Oh,
excited for that.
oh, it's gonna
The
be
third one
so
was-
cool.
Such a good game.
That's like I can't wait to try to track those down. I need to get a GameCube. Like that's I don't know.
Prime Corruption 3, 2 and 3 were no 3 was on the Wii.
Yeah, but Prime was on GameCube.
I think
wasn't
the
it?
second one was also on the Wii. I don't remember.
The first person shooter was on the
Was
GameCube, if
GameCube,
I'm not
yeah.
mistaken.
Yeah,
And that one was fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Prime Corruption 3 though is one of my favorite games of all time. Just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Dang, I want to play that.
There's some
again.
cool games coming out, man. You know what boys, I need one of you guys to go ahead and win the lottery so we can just like, you know, turn this into a full-time thing and just be able to play games, because like my whole job and career are really interfering with having fun playing games.
Oh, tell me
Yeah,
about it.
sure.
I'm in the same boat.
It's just you know, it's kind of really fucking with my flow, man. You know, like being successful is not it's all made out to be, because like there's just so much time and effort put into it. Yeah, man, like
you gotta do
Yeah,
stuff.
and then you got to worry about other people, and I just
Yeah.
want to go home and play video games, man. You know.
Now I'm just watching videos of Metro Prime Corruption 3.
Is that why you're doing
Dang, how good this game was.
Dad, he's watching videos. I'm over here complaining about how one more time to play video games. But I mean, y'all out there can probably feel me. I mean, it's like the older you get, you know, there's all these cool games coming out, and you want to play them all, and you got responsibilities, and how do you fit it in? You know, so it's definitely it's like
Let's
a
say that
double-edged
saying.
sword, right? Because it's a good
When
and a
you're
bad
young,
time
you
to
don't
be a
have money
gamer.
to play games, but you have all the time. When you're old, you have the money to play the games, but you have no time.
Exactly. That's why, in a weird way, that's why I feel like the collecting, it piques my interest so much, because it's like, it's like big boy gaming. Like you're
Yeah.
out there looking for the treasures, you know? Yeah, I don't know. Like but you're out, you know, able to do things and you're not so confined to like, you know, sitting at home in your room playing games. I don't know, it's
Fair enough.
leveling up.
Yeah, I definitely need to spend more time, and I have to like, I have so many things I need to do. I'm just like, I just don't want to do any of it. But now that I have like all my server stuff back up and running, now I can actually work
Yeah.
on focusing on redoing my room downstairs. Go.
You don't want to stay upstairs?
No, I mean I'm my office is going to be upstairs, but like eventually I'm going to move my office in
Okay.
the basement. But I have to but the mini theater room that we have, I have to rip it all out because it all got damaged from the flooding. So
Yeah, fair.
I've been putting it off for 3 months, and I really shouldn't. I really shouldn't because it's just festering mold and shit. So
Oh yeah, you should probably not. Yeah, not. Yeah, I definitely don't want that.
no.
Well, I'm
for sure.
pretty I will say that I'm pretty excited about the games that are coming out this year, and I'm also excited about what we can possibly do as well, and we should probably try to like play some games with our community every once in a while. I think that's something I want to try to do, you
Should
know.
have a Mario Party night.
Dude, I would love to have a Mario Party night. So, if you guys are ever, you know, interested in doing stuff like that, you know, come in the Discord and talk to us about it.
This could bring back Among Us.
Got it. Did we play that?
Yeah, we did a little bit.
I never played with people, but I think you guys did.
I mean, we did the Jackbox thing, which was
Maybe it was
fun.
I'm over
me
here.
then.
I'm over here saying we should play together, and I appear to be the antisocial one because I didn't get in on the Valhalla and I didn't get in on Among Us. But I do like other games.
Yeah, we definitely
You
should.
can always play DCWC with me, Vash Crondo.
Eh.
I don't like DC. It's not that I don't like DC. I can't say that. I mean, I'm a nerd. I like DC, but it's just not my cup of tea.
Not your cup OT.
No, I wish they made one of these games with just X-Men. Just X-Men.
Yeah, they could. They have a bunch of stuff.
I
Hell
mean,
yeah.
never again will I play
No.
one of those games, regardless of what the contents are. Fuck that.
Done with it.
I mean, yeah, that's.
What if it was a
you know,
Warhammer one?
There is a Warhammer one.
Yeah, I know. I've played it before.
It actually just came out not too long ago, right? The 40K.
It's been out for a little bit, but it's all the same. It's all the fucking same game. It's all like you have to pay more money.
Yeah.
Oh
Fine.
yeah. I may.
I don't-
Oh,
Remember-
bless you.
Remember when you were like, I'm going to get a phone specifically for gaming? Remember that whole thing?
yeah, I didn't. Thank God.
Yeah. You're like, I'm going to get this Razer phone because it's great for gaming. I'm like, I don't think you understand the words you're saying.
The times are changing.
Well, it's like, well, you could either spend, was it like $2,000 on a gaming PC and $60 per game that comes out, or you can get a phone and spend $0 for a game that comes out and then spend $10,000 on in-app purchases. So,
Yeah, exactly.
There's so much to get, man. I gotta get a Saturn. I gotta get a Sega CD. I gotta get a what else do I gotta get? I got a GameCube.
You're getting my
There's so much
Dreamcast,
stuff to get.
so
Oh yes, yeah.
I'm sending that to you.
Good because actually you don't really need to send that to me because I mean I do have this.
All right, fine.
Might as well keep it. You can sell it. You could sell it on eBay for like
$100 or so.
probably honestly because I don't even have the cords for this.
I have everything. It's all sitting in a box, in a bag that I had. So, all right,
could
fine. I won't
easily
send it to
sell
you.
that.
I'll sell that shit. I'll make money on it.
Hey man,
give it
I'm
to
not
you.
trying
You could
to.
have sold
I'm
it.
not trying to take your shit if you could make money off of it. TurboGrafx is like one of TurboGrafx and Jaguar and Lynx. Like those are those things where they're just like they're so hard to find and there's so much money when you find them, dude. It's just not even worth it in my opinion.
TurboGrafx? How do you know what TurboGrafx are?
You never heard of a TurboGrafx 16?
No.
What?
It's an early console.
Was
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like
Yeah.
it was like TurboGrafx was like ahead of its time for sure, but they didn't have any of the IPs that Nintendo had, and I don't think that they really ever took off, you know. But and it was also just way too expensive. Like everything was so. Same thing with Jaguar. Jaguar was like one of the earlier computer
Jaguar.
games. But yeah, those are definitely like really really hot, like rare collectible items that they're very expensive. Dude, gaming, I mean, if you're a gamer, right, and you kept your stuff from when you were a child, I'm not playing. Like, your stuff has value. It's crazy right now. The gaming and the game reselling market for retro stuff is insane right now. Like the peak of what it's ever been, and people are paying ridiculous prices to get their hands on certain items. And it's crazy. And I mean, I'm sitting on this app whatnot like a lot because I'm looking for like specific items, and it's crazy to me the prices people are paying for just they just want to complete their collections, you know, and it's crazy to me.
All right, maybe
Anyways.
Maybe I shall look into it. I don't know.
Dude, if you're like ever on Facebook Marketplace
I don't
and
do
you see
Facebook
somebody
anymore.
saying, "Huh?"
I don't do Facebook anymore.
Okay, if you're ever on OfferUp or you know any of those apps that you use,
Any
for,
local marketplace online.
Yeah.
any if you use any local marketplace online, because fuck the metaverse, but it is what it is. You know, there's people out there that are like, you know, oh, just, you know, cleaning out the attic and grandma had too many, you know, was holding on to all these Game Boys and stuff, and I don't know what to do with them, and they'll charge you like $50, and it's like that's a thing worth like
Yeah.
I don't know, $700-800, you know, and they don't even know it. It's crazy. It happens all the time, and it's because our generation is in the position where we're all making money and we want those things, and so supply and demand, you know.
It's true.
That's what I've been nerding out on.
Some. I mean, you gotta have something to do. I've just been getting my ass kicked in Tarkov. That's all. So. which is
Yeah,
what
and
I'm gonna do.
platinuming Rift Breaker.
Yeah, I have the I don't know what I'm gonna. Excuse me. Sorry. I don't know what I'm gonna platinum next. That's the next. I mean, I should figure that out. I
It's a
don't know.
funny way to put it.
Well, it's just like it gives me a goal, right? So
Yeah,
I mean,
for
I've been working on Kingdom of Amalur: Re-Reckoning, the remake, for a while, but that's starting to get old. So, but I got to figure out. I don't know. Maybe I'll finish that one. That I still probably have another 40 hours left to play that game. So it's a lot when I can only play like 2 hours a day.
Yeah,
So it takes a long ass time to do that stuff. But
that's fair.
I'm not even halfway through that game, so which is annoying. Yeah. Anything else that you guys want to chat about or no? Good. Happy 2022 to everybody who's listening, and I hope you all come through and continue to be fans of the show and the pod and everything like that. And if you want to come hang out with us, you can hit us up on Discord. If you go to discord.me/OGpodcast, that'll get you to our Discord. That'll give you, access to come hang out and chat with us and, poke fun at Chef's ability to get good and everything like that.
Yeah, and I want y'all to come in and tell us what you want to see more of us in 2022.
There you go. Engagement. There you go. That's how that works.
Yeah, we want to know what the people want to see. Like we need some feedback. We want to know like, hey, Chef, shut the hell up and stop talking about this, or like, hey, Ashy, like, start working on that Fifth Army, like,
Right,
I don't know,
right.
just it's people that are into Warhammer that are like, hey, you suck at painting, do this better, or like, hey, you're awesome at painting. This is how do you do this, like
Pizza stream.
like
Pizza
hey
stream,
Charlie,
definitely pizza stream.
hey Charlie, like I'm fucking terrible at this game. How did you platinum that? Like you're a god. I don't know. Just come in and tell us, like, talk to us.
Yeah.
We
tell me which
we
game
know
to
there.
platinum next.
Yeah. There's people out there that are listening. We
They
just want
want
to
it.
like we want to know what you all want to see, and we want to grow and be able to continue doing this for you guys. So
Yeah, we used to have a hashtag on Twitter that we used to do. We haven't used it in a long time.
What the hell was it again?
It was hashtag AskOGP. Was the
Yeah.
was the
Ask
thing on
OGP. Yeah,
was the hashtag on Twitter, and what that would do is that would go to a Google Sheets that I have set up that automatically populates. I think maybe 3 people in the 3.5 years we've done this have used it. So
Yeah.
if you have
Nice.
questions, feel free. You can use that hashtag on Twitter if you really want to. That populates automatically. So
Yeah.
I'll be able to see it. and
Yeah, it's good.
use
Get
it,
that
so.
back going again.
Anyway, thank you guys for coming through. It'll be fun. It's been fun. I hope hope everyone stays healthy.
The
into this
2022,
new
the year of plenty.
year of plenty for sure. So many games to play, so many games to talk about. Looking forward to
So
playing.
many minutes to paint.
So many pizzas to eat.
So many video games to collect. Yes.
Indeed.
Del Retro.
Anyway, you can find us on Instagram at og.podcast or Twitter at overachieversp. Our website is ogpodcast.fm, where we get this episode and every episode where we talk about what we're playing, what we're looking forward to, and a little bit of gaming news, which we didn't do any gaming news this time. So,
And pizza.
and a little bit of pizza news.
It's true.
So
Fucking pizza's the best, man.
it really is. I'm gonna be sad to not eat it for a while. So, but anyway, catch you guys later. Until next time, we'll see you all.
You could find
in 2
us.
marks.
Did you give us?
I already did. I literally just finished saying that.
Why did
Yeah.
I? I thought I heard pizza in my brain.
Ashley zoned out, man.
I did. I zoned out fucking hard.
Oh man, I'm baked and I was even pure.
I zoned out really hard. I heard pizza and my mind was just like.
Oh yes, he's like dough.
Just like
So anyway, you can find us at OG.
God, so funny. Anyway, all right. Catch you all later. Thank you all for coming through. We'll see you in 2 weeks. Cheers. Bye.
Oh damn, dude. Games Done Quick was this weekend and I didn't even know it. Oh man.
This game's done quick.
You know, it's a speedrunning thing that I love, you know.
Oh.
GDQ. You probably hear me talk about it once in a while. Man.
Who is playing right now? No one that I know. Everyone's playing Escape from Tarkov right now.
I don't know anybody that's on right now. I ain't got no friends. No, I just don't watch anybody on Twitch anymore.
Yeah.
I watch YouTubers, man. I'm telling you, I watch so much stuff about like picking and reselling and gaming collecting now. It's kind of become my obsession. I don't know. It's really cool. I'm really excited. I'm actually like looking at going to like I'm gonna be saving and going to a conference up in Orlando in I think it's in like 2 months. But you know, where like they bring out like, you know, all their crazy shit. So I'm gonna try to go and find some fun stuff.
Yeah, I don't see anything on there. All right. Well, I guess we'll just stop the stream. Maybe I'll play some. I might stream some Tarkov later if I can.
There you go.
If I feel up for it, because it's tough. It is not an easy game to get into, and I just constantly get stomped, but it's fun. I'm enjoying it. I have to say.
That'll change.
That'll definitely change.
Yeah, that'll change.
That'll definitely change. I'm not gonna lie. All right, cool.
Yeah, by the way, Ashley, I'm probably gonna like take a bunch of pictures of the stuff when I get it in, and then I'll upload it there, and then I'll put the captions and stuff like that with it too.
Sure. Yeah.
Because I want to do like, I don't know, certain things. I want to like ask certain questions and try to get like people to talk to us more on social media and whatnot.
Yeah.
This week was so brutal at work. It was
we've always been bad at social media, so not getting
man,
good at
like
it.
it's just not. It was you know, like the first week back to work after a vacation. It's just like, dude, it was the worst, man. We had our IT dude just like updated our entire system without telling us, and that our practice management system isn't compatible with the new Windows 11 yet. And it was like, they went into work on Monday and they opened up their computer and they couldn't even look up the first appointment. Oof, and I'm like, oh yeah, dude, it was.
Windows 11 is
3
not even
days
out yet.
of-
How's that even?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
I don't have it on mine.
You don't. I mean, you don't.
It's not forcing it yet, but
Yeah,
this ding dong just like
I mean, I
went in and did it.
Trying to do it.
I literally just right now turned off the automatic reminding me to
Yeah.
upgrade.
Where do you see that? I was trying to like get that.
Like usually when you do something like that, you're supposed to like alert your fucking your like people, because it's not.
Don't upgrade though, Charlie. It's not stable right now. A lot of people have problems with it.
Dude, I would not do it. Yeah, there's so many, especially you, because like you're working with Adobe programs. Like,
well, this
I
is my
100%.
personal. This is my personal PC.
Either way, I would say
Either
don't
way, I
do it
wouldn't
yet.
do it,
It's super
dude.
unstable.
It's so it's
All right.
janky AF.
Yeah, I'm waiting until
Fair
it gets a little better.
Enough.
Like people with like really strong machines, they're downloading Windows 11 and it's saying that their computer system requirements aren't up to par with the operating system. And it's like, yo, what?
Well, then what would be okay?
Exactly.
Yeah. Dude, by the way, Ashley, like I want to send you a plastic sleeve for that Pokemon you got behind you, because that thing is worth bank, by the way.
Well, but so it's not. So I don't know. I don't know if I told you about this. It's not like an official legit.
Oh, is it a repro?
Pokemon Yellow. Yeah. It's
Okay.
this dude, 8-bit
No, I mean, that's-
aesthetics
Yeah.
makes
That's what this is. I mean, that's like this guy. This guy right here.
yeah. So 8-bit
Yeah.
8-bit aesthetics. He does custom Game Boy stuff, and this one was a holographic. Oh my god, I can't get this fucking open. Fucking. He did a holographic. You looking?
Yeah.
He did a holographic line of like the cartridges.
Oh, that's dope.
So this is a playable game. It is the legit.
Yeah.
It is a legit board in there, but he made all the other shit for it.
Yeah. I just found out that I'm super stoked about this, but the Game Boy Red and Blue that I have, apparently, okay, so I got them
Apparently,
fuck you.
not
No,
you.
I'm kidding.
It's that meme. That kid.
Oh, is there a meme?
Yeah, it's a kid who like got on the news and he like clearly just heard the word apparently, so every other word was apparently. Apparently, I've never been on a ride before, and apparently my grandpa doesn't like rides, and then so apparently you go up. It's a really funny video. If you never, I can't even. It's a very funny meme.
So the Pokemon Red and Blue I got were from when the game very, 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 very first came out, and apparently the boxes I have were like first production of them. And
Oh, sure.
Dude, they're worth like $600-700 a piece. I was
There
just
you
like,
go. Shit, baby.
What? Like what?
I guess splitting boys. I am actually going to play Warhammer in a minute, and
Like actual Warhammer or other Warhammer?
yeah, actual like real
Are you going-
Warhammer.
Are you going to a store or are you going? To
Yeah, I go.
someone's
The shop
house?
I go to is in Southern Brooklyn.
Not total Warhammer?
No, real Warhammer. I'm actually helping one of the. There's like a big Vegas tournament coming up, and a couple of our guys from the shop are going. But one of the dudes, he wants to play against my army to like get practice in if anyone's playing it. So
Nice.
yeah, I'm gonna
Nice
go
of you.
and get
Dude,
absolutely ruined
so-
by a better player. So
My two friends that have this cold brew company, they're like partnering up with some place up there. When they open it up, I want you to go by and try it.
oh
'Cause
sure,
I
yeah.
want it's actually like delicious, and I think you'll really enjoy it.
Fuck yeah,
I'll let you know when they
cold brew, so.
open. Yeah.
All right, boys, have a good day. Charlie, feel better. Josh, play all the games.
Hell
I'll see
yeah,
you guys
dude.
later.
See you guys. Bye.
Peace. Are we still streaming?
We are still streaming. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? Is I'm going to try Total War because Tom was talking about it, and I have Total War 1. I've never played it.
You have fun with that. I'm gonna go play some League of Legends and smash some kids.
Do I know if BlueStack still works with 11 guys? That's not why I'm not doing it. I have no idea.
With what?
Windows
With
11.
Windows 11, I know I
Probably
would
not.
venture to say it's probably riddled with bugs. Riddled, dude. Dude, I'm not even playing. Fuck Windows 11. That's all I can say right now. It was such not a good week. Oh my god. Painful. Like when when you have no idea what you're doing and everybody's like, fix this, and you're like, I don't know I don't know what to do.
Sounds fun. All right. I might stream. I might not. Who knows? So, IT going rogue is not good. Yeah. Luckily, we're all Mac based on our for work. So.
Yeah, it was just I ended up just like rolling everything back. I was just like, dude, let's just roll everything back. And they're like, that's not a good. I'm like, what's a better idea? Sitting here trying to figure out how to make something work that's not gonna work, or rolling it back and just doing damage control as best as we can.
Yeah.
Like,
2 or 4 times.
I can't even see the chat. I hate that. I freaking clicked off to open up GDQ. I forget the chat's open.
All right. Cool. Catch you guys later. Bye.
Oh, bye.